Hello. Welcome back. As you guys can see, this video is a bit different. There is no chart, involved in this video. This is strictly fundamentals of NAS 100, right? So the first thing that I need to note down is the fact that you have got to be like a woke individual. You have got to know what is happening in the world. You've got to understand what's happening in the world before you can actually start understanding how NAS 100 works, right? So we use CNBC to basically get to understand what NASDAQ does and where it can potentially go. And we do this with understanding the fundamentals of these top five companies that actually formulate NAS 100. Remember this, that NASDAQ is the biggest 100 companies in the US. So you have got to understand this. This goes for US 30 as well. I think I might just add US 30 as well on this lesson to basically make you understand that these things are literally the same. So you basically want to understand what happens on the 100 most biggest companies in the US for you to know what can happen next on NAS 100. So we use CNBC to basically understand what is happening in the world simply because we are in South Africa, and if you're in the States, you probably have more insight and more knowledge on what is happening in the 100 companies. But basically, for anyone else out of the United States of America, we use CNBC to basically understand what is happening. So there is tech there that you can basically look at. The reason why I'm talking about tech is because Nasdaq is basically made up of tech stocks, right? So we want to look at the tech fundamentals to basically understand what can potentially happen. So look at what Elon Musk did on the first. So Elon Musk congratulates Tesla employees ahead of the second quarter deliveries report. So this is very good. Like, this is very good fundamentals for the tech stocks, which then means that the market can potentially push towards the right direction simply because of what came out of the fundamentals. So if you look at that, we do have tech stocks. We do have Twitter removes an image tweeted by Trump for violating its copyright. Donald Trump as well. You want to look at what it is that he posts, and also you want to look at Google, Apple, Amazon, and Facebook. See, or agrees to testify before House committee. This was on the 1st of July. Today's the 2nd. So today we haven't really gotten any fundamentals, which really explains why the market is so slow. So you want to come onto these and basically get to understand what is happening. Apple to reclose 30 more retail stores as coronavirus cases spike. So Apple makes up one of the biggest companies in the tech stocks. So you really want to pay attention to that. Like, pay attention to Apple fundamentals to basically understand what can happen next. So you really want to be like informed as to how the tech stocks are doing. So 4 hours ago, we did get fundamentals. UK competition watchdog seeks to curb Google and Facebook's dominance of online advertising. So you really understand how does that actually affect the market? How does it affect the tech stocks in general? Like, what kind of influence and impact do these fundamentals have towards the market? So if you really want to understand, you really need to know these top five stocks that we use. We call them the FANG stocks. That's FAANG. So what does that mean? It means that's Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, and Google. So that's Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, and Google. Those are the five top biggest stocks on NAS 100. So any fundamentals that affect these five biggest stocks, this will move the market. Like, this will move the market, like whether we like it or not. This will move the market. Look at that. The S&P 500 could get ugly in the near market. Jim Cramer warns. Like, this is for the Dow Jones, obviously, but we're mainly focusing on NAS 100. Look at that. Apple is publishing supplies to cut production delays for its 5G iPhone range. So this is good fundamentals for the Apple, right? For the NAS 100. Look at this. The reason why we did get that massive rise on NAS 100 yesterday was because of the fundamentals that came out from Elon Musk as well. So today, what we are looking for is for the US market to open. If you look at the time now, this is like 10 plus 1 South African time, and US market opens at 3:30 South African time. So this is literally 2 hours before the market opens. So we can potentially wait for the market to open, come and look at the tech fundamentals to basically understand what is going to happen next. Then we can go onto the charts and basically confluence everything with what we see on the tech fundamentals. So based on this chart, we can see that this is a bullish run that's coming, and we can actually anticipate a bullish run like this drop, right? This drop happened exactly when Microsoft actually released fundamentals that were actually aiming at closing permanently their offices and stuff like that. And then the market did kind of like drop. But also we did see this technically. So we do want to actually mix together what we see technically and what we see fundamentally to basically understand the next possible moves. So this is how we look at fundamentals. You look at what is the fundamental that actually came out, and how does that affect the tech stocks in general, and how does it even come together with what you're seeing on the charts technically. So that's what we want to basically understand. So this is what we use to basically get NASDAQ fundamentals. We use Twitter as well to basically see what Donald Trump is tweeting to understand the next possible moves on NAS 100. So that is the fundamental side of it, and you mix it with what you see technically, then you can basically understand. Guys, do not just browse through it, like click on it and get to read what is happening. Elon Musk congratulated Tesla employees on an email on Wednesday morning. This email, which follows an exhortation earlier in the week to go all out, suggests Tesla made its delivery numbers for the quarter. Wall Street expects Tesla to deliver 72,000 vehicles for the period. So this is more business, more revenue. So you can basically go around 11 a.m. California time on Wednesday. Tesla CEO Elon Musk sent out an email congratulating his tens of thousands of employees. Just amazing how well you executed, especially in such difficult times. I'm so proud to work with you. Read the email in its entirely. So you can read through all of this and basically understand, is this good for business, is this bad for business? Then if it's bad for business and you see sales on the markets, that gives you more confidence to basically understand where this can potentially go. Watch the videos, understand what is happening, so that you can get like a better insight of what is really happening on the market. So obviously we're on the third quarter now, and they've done like good in the second quarter, given the fact that there's corona, and they've also done like a lot of sales in the second quarter. That is so good for the stock, and these are tech stocks. It also makes up one of the 100 biggest companies in the state. So look at what makes up NES 100, the list of companies. I'm not going to go into detail because that's stuff that you can get on Google. So this is me trying to make you understand how you can basically get to trade NES 100 using our strategy. So this is what we use, and this is what you can basically use as well to basically see better results on your trading. So NASDAQ is strictly fundamental but also highly technical. So you want to mix the two together to basically understand where the next moves can potentially be. And this will be it, guys. I hope you start winning. I wish that you win so much in NAS 100. And I love you guys so much. Happy trading season. See you on the next video.